Hi everyone, it's Lisa and Luna from Don't Run with Scissors, back with another Technique Tuesday. I've never done what I'm going to attempt to do this evening. I found it on Pinterest and I said, I wonder if that would really work. So this is more of a debunking technique or a successful one. I guess we will find out. What I saw was people were using their die cuts and using them as a letterpress. So essentially, instead of buying the fancy schmancy lifestyle letterpress, which I do have and love, they were using their actual die cuts. Now, I'm looking at these and I was looking at what the article had said, and I'm starting to make my own deductions on whether this is going to work. So right now I've grabbed two sets of die cuts. This is one from Heartfelt Creations Spellbinders kit, and you can see, if I can get up here close enough, that there is a little ledge on both sides of where the die cut is. I'm not sure if you can see that very well. Probably right there, it looks pretty good. But you can see that there's a ledge on each side of where that paper would actually be cut. And I do believe that this would probably work pretty well with the technique we're going to do, because there's enough to hold the ink on both sides. This is another Sizzix, I believe. It's a letter frame. They stack. There's 6 of them. But do you notice how where this is going to cut, there's no interior ledge. So I don't see this as being a successful one to use a letterpress with. This flower, again, Heartfelt Creations Spellbinders, does have the flowers in it. The thudding you're hearing is Miss Luna. So I'm wondering if this wouldn't work very well. So let's give it a whirl. I picked a juicy pad to use to make sure we can get the ink in there. Just an archival violet brilliant stamp pad. So it's got some good stuff in it. I have my Cuttlebug, which is what I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to move this over so I'm not shaking everything. Some of you may see that I use an extra sheet. This is from Creative Memories, the photo slots, so that you can organize your photos. I find that it gives it a nice extra little bit of oomph when you're cutting on these plates. So let's see how this goes. I'm using just a regular white piece of cardstock, and I imagine you're going to get pretty icky, which I already am, doing this. So let's see what the best way to do this would be. You're all my guinea pig. We're going to try this direction first. And that looks like it covered some of the interior and the exterior, but not so much on the inside of the flowers. I'm going to try and go in here with a little more. Yeah, that's covering it better. So you're going to get sticky doing this, is what I'm learning. Maybe if I push it in there a little more, make a big mess. That is a covered little piece. So this is all I did. Make sure you don't care so much about your hands for the evening. I'm going to put that flat down. I'm going to pick this arrow and do the same. Apparently that pushing it in really worked. I'm going to tell you that article did not say how messy this potentially could be. Be careful. I'll lie that one flat down. And we're going to give this one a whirl just because we're giving it a test. So, not the neatest project on the planet, but it will show you how to clean this up too. Okay. I'm going to clean up myself real quick. Just going to get a baby wipe and clean up my hands here. Cap this. Let's give these things a cut. Again, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm leery, but it could be a good debunker, or it could be a really great idea. Okay. Alright, well, the arrow came out. It's kind of masked. I guess you could probably spend a little more time doing that. The flower, the edges that we cut out look pretty good. But there is some outline there. That's pretty neat. And then this one that didn't have any ledge whatsoever. Nothing but some smears that were probably me making a mess. So, I think it works. Could be a nice way to add some depth and dimension if you were just going to do a simple tag. Way to add color to it. I mean, you could stamp on here, hello, happy birthday, hi, get well, and it would be outlined. You could probably spend some more time putting some stuff in here. And I'm cleaning these off right now. I'm just using a baby wipe, and it's working perfectly. So please don't worry about ruining your dies. You can always rinse them under some real water, cold water, and give them a little scrub and then set them out to dry. But perfectly fine. No issues here cleaning. And let me get the arrow here. So there you go. You can use your dies that do have an interior edge to them. Some people will emboss that edge depending on how hard you push down. But you have a new option. You can add some ink in there. And you get your very own homemade letterpress. Just remember, you get a little dirty. So, hope you enjoyed this quick Technique Tuesday, and tune in again next time and we'll see what trouble we're getting into. Have a good night. Bye-bye.